Alright, welcome back everybody, Aesop Grimm here, and this is the continuation of our second chronicle in the Mass Effect Legendary series. We're playing Mass Effect 2. We are on Ilium. We're looking for Liara, but there are several quests here, so we're kind of accomplishing them as we run across them. Last episode we finished up with Miranda's unique quest, her team quest. And we're rolling with the Cerberus crew here of Miranda and Jacob. So now we will come out to here.
So then he says, "Oh,
that's
okay.
I think that's the synthetics. Yeah, we need to talk to her.
Diseases or anything.
Can I help you with something?
I don't know what that background conversation was. It just kind of, my mind just like replayed back what I could hear from it. It sounded like there was some gross stuff going on there. Would you like a Quarian? The slave broker sent me. Let's go with this one. I was trying to decide between these two, and I think I'll lead off with this option so that I'm kind of representing myself. I'm not acting on behalf of anybody else. Kind of changes it, potentially it changes the social dynamic happening here. I'm trying to negotiate. I want to negotiate from a position of strength.
How would you like to get your hands on an expert Quarian AI program?
If you'd like to submit a resume, Wait. Is this that slave? Synthetic Insights has no interest in purchasing slave labor. We're under enough scrutiny from the Citadel without engaging in practices the Council disapproves of. To be frank, we're hardly hiring anyone. The Geth attack on the Citadel didn't engender much love for artificial intelligence.
Okay, so that confirms it. They're definitely... The developers in this world are saying that, I guess the galaxy, like the Council, which I'm assuming is representative. I'm kind of assuming it's a representative government. I don't know if these council members are elected or not, but at any rate, they view indentured servitude as synonymous with slavery. And these are important things to ask in sci-fi, fantasy, or fictional universes. You have to find out, how does this world function? How does it view various topics? And you have to do that without overlaying your own real modern world moral views, because they're separate universes. Okay, that makes sense. Goodbye. This would be good business. The Geth attack on the Citadel didn't engender much love for artificial intelligence. You're prejudiced. This would be like, this would be the angle that we would take from that robot from the Solo Star Wars movie. Droid apartheid. Hardly hiring anyone. I don't know, let's go with this.
It sounds like Synthetic Insights is worried about its reputation. Hiring this Quarian would help.
Buying a slave helps our reputation. How exactly do you figure?
Purchase the contract, minus the fee for early emancipation, then free the Quarian and garnish wages for reimbursement.
Interesting. We look good for hiring a Quarian, and we can say that we freed slaves out of the goodness of our hearts. All right, I'll run up a contract. The board might wet its pants, but we could use the good publicity. This Quarian had better be good, though.
Yeah, see, and that's kind of what I was thinking in the last episode. Like, to call indentured servitude slavery, I can see why somebody would draw that parallel, but they are not exactly the same things, or they're not always exactly the same things. With indentured servitude, you have contracts that can be well, we just talked about it here. There's loopholes, there's things that you can, not even loopholes, there's just ways that you can do these contracts that will benefit the employee a lot.
You deserve somebody who respects you. Somebody who's going
You have latitude to do stuff that you don't under straight slavery.
Don't do that.
I think. I mean, that's my impression.
It's always the same thing.
The Asari are how advanced? And this is what they do with it? Money is still power. Same old, same old.
We'd do the same if we could.
What exactly are you complaining about, Jacob? I mean, people have... They're running businesses and they've built things... I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm obviously missing something here. I'm not sure what his beef is. Maybe it's the indentured servitude aspect.
Welcome to Eternity. I'm Athena, Asari matriarch and bartender. What can I get you?
You're an Asari matriarch? I thought matriarchs served as honored advisors.
Right. Which I do here at this bar. I know. Not what you'd expect. But nobody on Thessia wanted to listen to my wise counsel, so here I am. Dad was a Krogan who fought in the Rachni Wars. My mother fought in the Krogan rebellions. I've pretty much seen it all.
That's a really interesting bloodline mix.
Your mother fought in the Krogan rebellions?
I don't know whether she fought. She scouted, sniped a few people, and blew up a couple of space stations. You know, commando stuff. She'd put the old commando leathers on for special nights with Dad. Goddess, that was embarrassing.
What? How do you know that?
If your mother fought in the rebellions and your father was a Krogan, didn't that cause tension?
They didn't meet until a few hundred years after the Turians put the boot in with the damn genophage. As far as either one knew, they were both just warriors. Dad boasted. Mom stayed quiet. Mom was a matriarch herself. Dad was near on 1,000 when the truth came out.
What happened when he found out?
I was about 100, shaking my ass in some sleazy bar. They got me on the link. Told me that they were gonna have it out, and made me promise to love whichever one survived. Turned out to be damn easy, since neither one did. Family, huh? What a kick in the quad.
Yeah, that sucks. That's a really terrible... That's a raw deal, man. I don't even think I could dream up something like that.
You said your father fought in the Rachni Wars.
Yeah, when he was young. Loved showing off his war scars. Krogan think they're sexy. Me, I go for asses. When I was a girl, he'd tell me about landing on this poison-filled world and stomping a Rachni queen into muck. Scientists say all that stuff about us getting genetic material from the father is crap. Seems like I got a bit of his mouth, though.
Alright, and I think that was it. Oh, nope, I'm wrong.
Why is a matriarch in a bar serving drinks?
It's better than what most other matriarchs are doing.
Calm
Look
down.
at that screw-up with Saren and his Geth a few years back. Their ships were hanging bare-assed in space when Saren started shooting. If not for you humans, we would have bought it right there. And I warned him. Told people on Thessia what was coming, and they didn't want to hear it.
What didn't they want to hear?
That art and philosophy and political prowess wasn't gonna cut it. We can't go a single Asari lifetime without some big war breaking out. We need to get our daughters working earlier, not spending their wild maiden years stripping or in merc bands. When I started talking about making new mass relays ourselves, they laughed the blue off my ass. So now, I serve drinks.
Wow, so she's a visionary. She can see the layout, like the tactical layout of culture and what's going to be required in future years, and she sees what her society is pushing for, and she's like, no, this is not going to work for us.
What's it like, living for nearly 1,000 years?
Violent. Wars break out. Colonies get destroyed. Sometimes you hear good news, like that colony on Pharaoh surviving. That's the exception, though. You find peace in whatever arms will hold you. Turian, Elcor, Hanar. Even had a pureblood daughter. I was the father. Didn't work out. And one day you wake up, your figure's gotten matriarchal, and everyone else is too young to remember how the Quarians looked inside those suits.
Man, that's depressing. So she's a cynic. Her life is led her to a path of cynicism.
Thanks for telling me about that.
That's what I'm here for, babe. Get you anything else?
But she's smart. And I don't know how I would put this, like maybe unique. She has a unique perspective because of maybe a unique background that kind of made her a bit of an outsider, perhaps. We don't know that for sure. Actually, the more I think about that, the more I think it unlikely, because the Asari, we already know enough to understand that Asaris mate with anything and everything out there, and so they're very accepting of other cultures.
I'd like something to drink.
Sure. I'll set up a tab at the drink kiosk. Knock yourself out. Literally, if you want. Just don't drink anything for Turians or Quarians. Does nasty things to your insides. Once saw Krogan drink a liquefied Turian on a dare 6 or 7 centuries back. Nobody came out of that one looking pretty.
What's it like being an Asari matriarch?
Pretty much like being anything else. My parents had it more interesting than I did.
Thanks for telling me about that.
Right. Don't eat the nuts in the Red Bowls. They're for Turians and Quarians. You'll get cramps.
That was kind of funny. The entire dialogue. All right, do we need to talk to you?
Synthetic Insights just sent over the contract. I cannot thank you enough.
I'm happy to help.
Here, for your trouble. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll get this service contract transferred.
Thank you. I'll stay out of trouble this time.
All right. Oh, we got 2,000 credits. That's good. We needed more credits.
Has been implicated in a massive financial scandal, with authorities investigating a number of trading irregularities. Novacorp executives did not immediately respond to requests.
Do you have anything flashier? I want something that says, I own this room. I own.
Are you shorting prefabs?
Why not?
No, you don't understand. I lost it somewhere near the transport.
I can't believe how lovely
It
your
can't
Zale
be
looks.
replaced.
Mine is so
It's a
gangly and
token from my
asymmetrical.
company.
Want to know a secret? I had it done a few years back. Galactic Beauty Solutions. You should really give them a
That was the person we talked to when we first got here. Let's hear what she has to say about Liara again.
Commander, a pleasure to see you again. Can I help you with something?
You said Liara was here? What's she doing?
Liara is one of Nosastra's most respected information brokers. Nosastra is based upon trade. Information is valuable currency, and Liara has done quite well. As I said, you'll find her near the trading floor. She was looking forward to seeing you.
Near
Thank you.
the trading
Have a
floor.
pleasant visit to Nos Astra, Commander.
And there it is, trading floor.
Coming up later today, we release our annual list of Ilium.
So I passed an area that was labeled administration. Maybe that's where she's at.
Pardon me, I'm dealing with damn Ilium travel bureaucracy.
Excuse me, but I found a locket with a picture of a human. Someone who looks like you.
Oh, Stephen, thank you. Thank you so much. My daughter was young when he died. This is the only memento she has of him. Please accept this. It's much less than I would have had to pay the bureaucrats to authorize a search.
$500 credits. All right.
How can you short sell on prefabs after these human colony attacks? They're going to see a ton of business.
Transportation and shipping. That's the administration I was thinking of. Cerise Technology.
The best you have, I'll make do.
And then upstairs is where the slave broker was at.
Our upcoming film, Blast of the Jellyfish Stings. And our society, going so far as to call it exploitation.
I still don't see why we're here. Solarians do not get married. My family simply negotiated a reproduction contract.
If you're hurting for things to do, maybe after work we could catch a hit or something.
Oh, that's sweet. But I'm okay. A little dry spell isn't gonna kill me.
I think that's the Quarian we were helping.
It got awards for its portrayal of Turian and Quarian relationships.
If worse comes to worst, I did have a stimulation program built to do it. And I hear oh yeah.
A Batarian trading group has announced plans to sue the Citadel Council. The Batarians claim that slavery is an inextricable part of their caste system, and that by limiting the slave trade, the council is violating their cultural rights. The indigenous servitude market includes...
Okay. I think I want to go check admin. I'm pretty sure I've been up here already, though.
Hello, Commander Shepard. Liara would be pleased to see you.
Ah, okay. There we go.
You're Liara's assistant?
Yes. Liara relies upon me to acquire useful intelligence. I don't have her network of contacts, but I supply her with supplemental data. It's really an honor to work with her.
What's Liara's reputation here on Ilium?
She is greatly respected. In a few short years, she's amassed a sizable network of connections. She could have even more political power than she already wields, if she weren't so focused on her personal goals. But I believe she should tell you about that, not me.
I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander.
Okay. This is gonna be a big moment.
Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have. I'll make it simple. Either you pay me, or I flay you alive. With my mind. Shepard! Nixeris, hold my calls.
Yeah, got some repair work to do there.
My sources said you were alive, but I never believed. It's very good to see you.
It's good to see you too, Liara. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. I've been working as an information broker. It's paid the bills since you... well, for the past 2 years. And now you're back, gunning for the Collectors with Cerberus.
What to do?
If you know that, then you know that I could use your help.
I can't, Shepard. I'm sorry. I have commitments here, things I need to take care of.
What kind of things do you need to take care of? Are you in trouble?
No, no trouble. But it's been a long 2 years. I had things to do while you were gone. I have debts to repay. Listen, if you want to help, I need someone with hacking expertise. Someone I can trust. If you could disable security at key points around Ilium, you could get me information I need. That would help me a great deal.
Does anybody else wish that sometimes whenever you were in social interactions you could get a multiple choice option? Like, time pauses and you get to ponder over the 3 choices, one of which is correct. You know, but it's easier than a test where you have to just simply know the answer, right? Oh man, just tell me what's going on. Why do you need my help? I'll see what I can do. Obviously, we're not going to go, I'm too busy for this. Why do you need my help? No. I'm tempted to go with this option here, but I think what I want to do is create, oh, this is going to sound really cheesy probably, but like create an environment where she feels safe. I don't think I want to press on her right now, and this is my normal approach with anybody. I just tend to believe that people engage in too much rhetoric, and they oftentimes that actually keeps them from talking about the core thing that's bothering them or the core issue at hand. And so I often will do things that provoke. I don't know if I would call myself a provocateur. I don't see myself as that, but what I try to do is get everybody to put their cards on the table, to be really, really honest. And sometimes that comes from being blunt or pushing triggers or pressing somebody to divulge things that they're obviously trying to just step on eggshells around, you know. But in this case, I think I want to, like I said, I want to create a safe environment and not be aggressive. I don't know if that would be the right move or not. I can make a case for either or here in my own mind, but we'll go with this one.
If it'll help you, I'll take care of it.
When you hack one, a server will open somewhere nearby for a short time. You can download data from there, if you hurry. Thank you, Shepard. This may help me pay a great debt.
There's an Asari named Samara here on Ilium. Do you know where I could find her?
Samara. Yes. She arrived recently and registered with Tracking Officer Dara. You can find Dara at the transportation hub.
Well, that's really close.
Why would Samara have to register with a tracking officer? Is she a criminal?
No. In fact, she's quite the opposite. Samara is a Justicar, one of an ancient sect of Asari warriors. Dara can tell you more.
I'm looking for Thane Krios. He's supposed to be here on Ilium.
The assassin? Yes. He arrived here a few days ago. My sources tell me he may be targeting a corporate executive, Nisana Dantius. He contacted a woman named Serena. Serena has an office in the cargo transfer levels. Perhaps she can tell you where Krios is.
That was all just off the top of your head?
I'm a very good information broker, Shepard. The world of intrigue isn't that different from a dig site, except that the dead bodies still smell.
Thanks for the help. That's all I needed to know.
Of course. If there's anything else I can help you with, let me know.
How's your own work going?
Everyone needs information, Shepard. You want to know why I don't drop everything to join you? I need to get that data. It should be about friendship or trust. But that's not the way it works on Ilium. Let me know when you hack those terminals. Give me that, and I can talk to you.
Fair enough. I'm good with that.
If it'll help you, I'll take care of it.
When you hack one, a server will open somewhere nearby for a short time. You can download data from there, if you hurry. Thank you, Shepard. This may help me pay a great debt.
Okay, and I don't want to talk about the Shadow Broker right now. I think, I mean, we just ran back into each other. I'm going to let sleeping dogs lie on that Shadow Broker issue right now.
I'll talk to you later, Liara.
The Council thought that Blasto, the first Hanar Spectre...
Okay, here's transportation.
This one has forgotten whether its heatsink is over capacity.
Find security terminals and hack them, okay. So we have to wander around Ilium looking for security terminals.
Listen, I know the data is vital to the Kurosa family. Nisana Dantius didn't give us time to pack. Lucky I got out at all. Her mercenaries were starting to shoot.
What's that say? Transportation.
Alien News would like to offer a clarification of our special report on notorious assassin Thane Krios. While Alien News did credit Thane Krios' legendary skill to his drill heritage...
You can sell something that dangerous with just a contract and a waiver? These are the terminus
Police.
systems. Everything's dangerous, and everything's for sale. Either we tax and monitor it to keep some control, or the smugglers get a monopoly.
Okay. Hold on. I want to create a scum save, because sometimes if you don't get these things right, you get locked out. Orange, white, orange, with a little bit of blue. Orange, white, orange. That one. Okay, white, orange. That one. Orange, white, orange again. That one. Use the distance meter to locate.
What about you? Going to try and make it as a commando?
Blue rose of Ilium. You have blossomed in a tower of glass and plastic. But beauty under glass is untested.
Okay.
Where are your honored dead? To fertilize the ground.
What do you want? Sorry, that damn Krogan's love poems are getting on my nerves.
The Krogan is reading those love poems to get your attention?
His name is Char. We're kind of dating, but, well, we're on a break. And he's trying to show me how sensitive he is by, well, wooing me. It's really bad.
Yeah, but he's a Krogan, man. I mean, just the fact that he's willing to engage in that says a lot.
It must grow thorns.
Why are the two of you on a break?
He's serious. Serious, as in talking about kids. Char is a great guy to date, but for something permanent... Krogans live long lives. It's not like dating a human where you just stick it out for a century till they die. No offense. It made me wonder if he really likes me, or if he just wants kids. He can't have them any other way, you know, because of the genophage.
Beauty under glass is untested.
That's a weird position to hold, but okay.
Fertilize the ground that you might grow strong.
That sounds like a question you should ask him.
I did. I don't think you realized that our kids would always have been Asari. Non-Asari don't always get that we're not taking alien DNA, we're just using it to randomize some of the genetic information. Anyway, Char was quiet for a long time. Then he said that he'd love our girls no matter what color they were.
I mean, to me, that's a keeper. This is a Krogan doing. That's very atypical for Krogans, the way that I understand this whole thing.
Leave eternity unembraced and grapple in the glorious...
It doesn't seem common for Asari to date Krogan. What brought you two together?
He's a fun guy, really smart, especially for a Krogan. And he's got a good job as a transport technician. It's fun to join a mercenary guild or dance at bars for a few centuries, but eventually you hit the matron stage, you know? Then you get your back tattoo removed, let your scalp go back to its natural blue, and settle down with someone dependable.
Let our three hearts.
That sounds like a bad life choice, like a career path. Like if that's your idea, you know, like, oh, I'm gonna just whore around for, you know, all of my youth and then settle down with someone. That doesn't seem like a good way to make things happen. I think your motivations are all wrong, and there's going to be ripple effects in your quote-unquote stable relationship from that.
You need to talk to your boyfriend. He's just going to keep shouting poetry until you do.
I know, but it's tough. I like him a lot. Hell, I love him. But I don't know if he's permanent Bond material.
Well, then you don't love him. I mean, that's really easy. Boy, I'm actually tempted to choose this one. I don't know why we're having this conversation in the first place. I don't know if I want to talk her. I don't know. We might be doing him a favor by splitting her off of him.
Listen, he's a Krogan. Any talk about kids is gonna mess him up.
I know. You can't talk to Krogan about the genophage. I get so angry.
If you settle down with him, you'll spend the rest of your life wondering if he was after you or kids.
Yeah, you're right. I guess I needed to hear somebody else say it. I'm going to talk to him. Here, I've given you a discount at the terminal. Thanks for the help.
Thanks. Oh, hey bro, we did you a solid. You don't know it right now, but you'll thank us in 20 years.
What about a fish? She loves the garden. We could add a pond.
She doesn't need a fish, Dad.
Oh, fish. We have fish right here. We're gonna get it. Nothing like buying fish after destroying somebody's relationship. That's just... I'm serious though. I think I don't know if that chick was what would you call it? Wife material? I don't know. Keeper status. You know, I don't know what you would say.
Missing pieces? No, I can't get in because it's a crime scene. It's all locked down. Eclipse marks.
I don't know. That still sounds like an awful thing to legalize.
Let's check
All
the
the
police.
dangers are right there on the package. It's legally required.
No, I haven't had any luck yet.
Shiala.
Shepard. I don't suppose you'd remember me. I'm Shiala. We met on Pharos during the Geth attack. Saren had given me to the Thorian creature as a slave, and you killed it. And saved me. I promised to help Zeus Hope recover. I'm actually here on Ilium for just that purpose.
How is Zeus Hope doing?
We've done a lot of rebuilding. We even salvaged some useful material from the Geth ship you destroyed. The Exogeny researchers got called back to their headquarters, however, along with what was left of the Thorian.
Is it Exogeny pushing colonists around again? Or did the Thorians somehow survive our fight?
No. Exogeny has been very supportive of Zeus Hope. They actually seem to want to help us survive, and the Thorian is dead. Though, after all you went through to kill it, I understand your concern. I fear that after our adventure on Pharos, my purpose on Ilium will seem mundane by comparison.
What are you doing here on Ilium?
Some of the colonists had health problems as a result of the Thorian control. We hired a colonial survey group to do some medical scans. But the medical contract apparently allows the company to perform invasive procedures without our consent. That's why I'm here.
Wait a minute. Shiala, you were only green when the Thorian made you a clone. The real you was blue, like normal Asari.
Those health problems I said were related to the Thorian control. This is mine. A few months after the Thorian died, my skin pigment changed. My biotic abilities are unstable as well. I'm also having vivid dreams about my time with the Thorian. It is disconcerting.
Wow, that's a lot.
Tell me more about the contract you signed for these scans.
Barrier Frontiers was interested in our problem. They offered to perform medical scans and deliver treatment for next to nothing. I should have known it was too good to be true, but we were desperate. In the fine print, we apparently agreed to let them perform invasive follow-up procedures if they deem it valuable, which they have.
Wow.
Can they actually force these procedures on you?
No, but they can declare us in breach of contract, which means we're responsible for the full price we would have paid normally. Zeus Hope just got back on its feet. There's no way we can afford that, Shepard.
What kind of health problems did the colonists have?
Headaches or muscle spasms similar to what they experienced while under Thorian control. Sometimes the colonists near another former Thorian victim shared sensations like heat or pain. It has to be a result of trace amounts of the Thorian's parasitic spores. You can see why we'd want it studied and cured.
I'll talk to the survey group.
I appreciate it, Shepard. The Barrier Frontiers representative knows about the issue. saw your conversation, human. You're here to complain about the medical contracts those colonists from Pharaoh signed. I suggest you leave. Your life is short enough. Do not waste what time you have bothering me.
Well, first of all, I've got to compliment you on the purple skin and the green eye combination. That's awesome. What's the point? Why are you so angry? Fine, goodbye.
What's your problem with humans?
Not just humans, it's all of you. The Solarians and Turians are no better. The galaxy would be a better place if nobody but the Asari had ever dragged themselves out of the primordial muck.
Okay.
Perhaps we could work out different tests. Something that will work for both sides.
If the colonists were not willing to abide by the terms of the contract, they should not have signed it. The onus is not upon me to accommodate them.
So you'd be this harsh in your contract terms if these were Asari colonists?
If they were Asari, they'd be dealing with problems unleashed by another race. Asari like my bondmate, who died when the Geth rebelled against the Quarians. Or my daughters, who died during the Geth attack on the Citadel. One worked in the embassy, the other was a greeter for the consort.
Why is it always about vindictiveness with some of these people?
I'm not speaking in hypotheticals, human. The aliens will never be my allies. The best they can do is give me useful medical data.
Why was your bondmate on the Quarian homeworld?
Studying the Quarians. Not their technology, but their music. She loved all their art. Said they had old souls. I think that's where my daughters got it from. Both of them loved talking with people, exploring new cultures.
They sound like wonderful people. The galaxy is lesser for their loss.
Yes, it is.
Do you think they'd want you to do this?
I'm not. I didn't. Oh. I'm sending an amended contract. No more tests, no fees. There's enough grief in this galaxy. I don't need to add to it.
This is what I love this series for. You have some exceptional writing, I think. I mean, that was a really moving scene, you know? It was neat. If you could parlay this into like a live-action movie and see that played out, I think it would be kind of emotionally gripping, you know?
Did you get the star charts?
Yeah. I had to deal with Arinya, though. I feel like I need a shower.
What do you expect? She's a pureblood. They're all like that.
Ah, okay. Yeah. I see. Oh, yeah, that's right. So since Asari can mate with everything out there, an Asari that mates with another Asari, and their entire family lineage is just pure Asari.
Right. I'm sure she was a pleasure.
You can see how that might lead to some very strong cultural beliefs. They could be very racist, or they could not be racist at all, but they're supremacist. Right? That sometimes, I know that might be a shocking thing to say for some people. That can be a difference. If somebody, so let's use this Asari as an example. Asari pureblood, whose entire family lineage is based on marrying only Asari. They're going to believe that Asaris are the best. That doesn't mean that they necessarily hate Quarians, or they detest and loathe Krogans, or that they despise Turians. It does mean that they see themselves as being better, but not necessarily that they hate the others.
What was your father again?
So I don't know what it would be with the Asari that we just spoke with.
We probably never really got to know.
shut up. You got the damn star charts? Let's go.
What? No talking. Officer Dara, I thought, was who we were supposed to speak with.
You did it. I just got the revised contracts. Thank you, Shepard. You've saved Zoo's hope again. I don't think I could have... Is it always like this? Yesterday's problems lingering in some new form? Isn't anything ever just fixed?
Oh, I just thought of an example to exemplify what I was just talking about. If you read Roman history, the Romans were egalitarian in a sense in that they didn't care what ethnicity you were, what your religious beliefs were, or where you were from, or what your cultural traditions were. You could be a member of the Roman Empire as long as you followed Roman law. And you could become a Roman citizen. But unquestionably, the Romans saw the actual Latin Roman people of the Italian descent, right? What we would call Italy. They didn't call it that, but what we would call Italy today, as being supreme in their cultural ideals. So they were not racist, but they were supremacists. Is the claim that I'm making. And so hopefully that kind of shows you how that those two things might not always be synonymous. Yesterday's problems lingering in some new form. Isn't anything ever just fixed?
You've got the new contract. It's fixed for now.
Thank you for what you've done here, Shepard. I'll keep doing what I can. Maybe sometime when I'm not organizing the colony and you're not doing whatever you do.
All right. That's who we gotta talk to, I'm sure of it. Go to the transport hubs, talk to tracking officer Dara in the transportation hub. Well, it is clearly not allowing me to do that. Okay. So we will go work on other stuff and come back later, I guess.
Sometimes you say these things, and I don't know. Maybe it's because you had a Batarian father.
Orange, blue.
Wow, you're pulling that on me? My father was an excellent caretaker.
Blue, orange.
And you're...
The word you're looking for is pure blood.
There we go. Okay.
Did you get the star charts?
Yeah. I had to deal with Arinya, though. I feel like I need a shower.
What do you expect? She's a pureblood. They're all like that.
Hey, we're friends. I have never called you that.
No, but you're thinking about it. You think it was easy
Maybe I
growing up
can
pure
talk
blood?
to
I did
Dara
some stupid
now.
things to get away from the taunts.
The stupid drug users you're laughing at, I might have been one of them.
You know,
Some kind
Arinya
of...
won't even talk to
This
the
sounds like a
non-Asari
lover's
customers.
quarrel over
it's
here.
Like she's turned pure blood into her.
I didn't mean... Okay, look, I'll take another look at the contract. Maybe it needs to be reclassified.
Forget it. Do whatever you want.
Bad luck on the stock market. Debt piling up. Perhaps you need to explore other options.
Paid off my debt and helped me gain valuable job skills.
Alright.
Talk to Indenture Tech to see if
Are there other hacking sites in here?
Remember, the only shame isn't doing.
Excuse me, I'm on an important call.
Gotcha.
Serena?
Who wants to know?
Name's Shepard. Liara Tassoni said you might have information on Thane Krios.
Tana, cover for me. Over here.
All right.
Yeah, I know who
Private
Thane Krios
discussion.
is. I might have passed him some information, but I didn't hire him. What do you want to know?
Maybe you could help me find him?
I can tell you, but you won't stop him. When he contacted me, I checked up on him. The man never gives up on a job. I ran security for Nasana Dantius. Then I found out she was having people killed to cover up her dirty secrets. She fired me when I confronted her. Her loss. I might have been good enough to stop Thane from taking her down.
If you work there, you must have an idea what his opposition will be.
Eclipse mercs. High-tech killer. Undisciplined, but very well equipped. They don't much care who they kill, as long as they're paid for it. Thane has quite a reception waiting for him. I told him all I knew. He didn't seem worried.
Why does that name sound familiar?
She was a representative on the Citadel a few years ago.
Right. She had me kill her sister, the slaver.
I thought that was just a rumor.
Well, you know what she's capable of then. She has even more power here in Nos Astra. She uses it to keep her friends in check, and her enemies dead.
So where do I find Thane?
The Dantius Towers, penthouse level of Tower 1. There's a second tower, still under construction. If Thane is smart, he'll go in from there.
It doesn't sound like Nasana's just gonna let me in.
She's as smart as she is paranoid. No one's getting in or out of there without a fight. I can get you in, but you'll only get one shot. You'd better be ready.
Do you know anything else about Thane?
Not much. He did say that he's not doing the hit for money. Nobody hired him. I wanted to know who I was helping, and he said he's doing this job on his own. That he had to restore the balance of his life. I don't know. Maybe he's crazy. If he takes down Nasana, I don't care why he does it.
You're just offering your help? No strings attached?
You're going to look for Thane. Nasana's mercenaries will try to stop you. At the least, you'll distract her guards. Take a little fire, give Thane a clear shot. I didn't hire him to kill Nasana, but I won't shed any tears when she gets what's coming to her.
I'll be back in a bit.
I'll be here, but I wouldn't wait too long.
Okay. We're going to probably do that in the next episode. We've only got about 10 minutes left in this episode. So, we know where to find Serena. That was her name, right? I think that's how it's pronounced. Serena. Transportation, trading floor.
Nos Astra has recently received an unexpected visitor in the form of a rare Justicar calling herself Samara. Samara denied our request for an interview, leaving us in the dark about what brought a Justicar to the fringes of
Okay, I pretty much know where to find both the Justicar and Thane.
the history and current politics of this rare group.
Although I can't seem to activate the Justicar. I can't talk to Dara yet. I haven't done that yet. So I guess we're not done hacking.
There we go. Run away, you bastards. Colony plans.
That's disgusting. You're
Tachanka raised Varen steaks.
For the whole family. Come to the Fish Dog Food Factory.
The division of Elkos Combine.
You should try it my way. Look at how the wind's blowing. I'm looking for the best tech upgrades you have.
Of course. I can't believe how lovely your scalp looks. Mine is so gangly and asymmetrical. You want to know a secret?
Asymmetrical. Asaris are really into their scalps, huh?
To deal with an asymmetrical scalp, Galactic Beauty Solutions. The division of Elkos Combine.
So then he says, oh, it's okay. Our amino acids are all different, so it's not like we can get diseases or anything if we go natural.
I'm telling you, this is why you shouldn't date humans.
So then, how to explain about cross-species fluid contact?
That does sound like
Not to
something a
mention that
dude
you're a
would say.
Quarian. How could he be so insensitive?
Coming up later today, we release our annual list of Ilium's 10
Is there
richest
another?
people. Are the heavens still bright as stars?
No. Okay. Gosh, where else might I find hacking terminals? Maybe I am done. Let's try going upstairs and talking to Liara one last time.
I have extremely high performance.
Life can be uncertain. That's why you need an omni-gel programming solution that works. Whether constructing single
Hello, Commander Shepard. Liara will be pleased to see you.
I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander.
omni-gel can't solve. For everything else, there's Vision Technology, the division of Elkos Combine.
Shepard, it's good to see you again. So, what can I do for you?
Do I have to select this? Maybe I need to do this.
I know you're looking for the Shadow Broker. Cerberus gave me data on where to find him. Interested?
Absolutely. I had no idea. Let me see what you've got. It looks like a leaked transmission between Shadow Broker operatives. Some hints as to the location and... It's about Farron. He's still alive.
Who's Farron?
He was a friend. He helped me recover your body from the Shadow Broker.
Why did the Shadow Broker want my corpse?
He was going to sell you to the Collectors, but Farron and I stopped him. Farron sacrificed himself to save me.
Dang.
So you rescued me. Then how did I end up with Cerberus?
Well, they gave me intel to help recover you. They actually put Farron with me in the first place. After I got out, I gave you to them. They said they could bring you back.
Wow, that's a significant development. That's really touching. So I had this all misconstrued. I thought that she knew who the Shadow Broker was and we were supposed to be kind of pressing her for an introduction or something. I've noticed that whenever I play games and record at the same time, I'm not absorbing everything like I do whenever I play on my own. And it's because I have split attention or I'm thinking about what I'm going to say next. That's unavoidable for me. Let's see. You saved me. Thanks for telling me. Why give me to Cerberus?
You kept me out of the Collector's hands. Without you, I couldn't have come back. Thank you.
You don't know what that means to me, Shepard. I didn't know who you'd be when you came back. If you'd feel. They brought you back, and now they're giving me a chance to find Farron. After 2 years, I hadn't even dreamed.
I thought she said Farron died.
Sounds like you and Farron were close.
It's funny. He betrayed me more than once. He was double dealing for Cerberus, for the Shadow Broker. But in the end, He sacrificed himself for me. I owe him.
Any friend of yours is a friend of mine. What's the next step?
I mean, I don't know that I'd be that open. I might be a little bit jealous trying to find out
to
what.
Think. I'm going home. Use my terminal if you need any local intel.
You okay?
I've spent 2 years plotting revenge. Now I have the chance to make it a rescue.
Let me help. I'll come by your apartment.
Okay. Hopefully I'll have a plan by then. Thank you, Shepard.
Don't hack it. Oh my gosh. So anyway, like for her, we were dead for 2 years. So I would be, if I were in Shepard's position, I would be trying really hard to just be like, shut up, don't say anything, don't judge her, don't get pissed, don't ask questions, you know. But I think it would come out and be like, what exactly was the nature of this relationship? And if she slapped me across the face and said that was none of your business, then I've got my answer, and I'll probably just deal with that and decide whether or not that's a deal breaker or not. Probably not, you know. But at any rate, I thought that was funny. That was a pretty good again, it's another quality dialogue interactions. They don't really, I haven't come across games like this. Well, maybe that's not really correct, but this just, it's a classic. This Mass Effect game is an absolute classic. Information on Justicar Samara. Currently on Ilium for undisclosed business, likely related to her position as Justicar. As a courtesy, Samara just checked in with Tracking Officer Dara at the transportation hub upon arrival. Follow-up. Dara may have more information on Samara's whereabouts. Download that intel. That's probably what we needed. Information on Thane Krios. I hope this isn't hacking her terminal. I hope she just left it open for us. I don't know. We didn't have to hack in. The Drell assassin is on Ilium, apparently targeting businesswoman Nasana Dantius. Prior to arrival, he spoke with a former Dantius security expert named Serena. Follow-up, Serena is now employed in the local cargo transport level and may have information on Thane's current activities. Okay, well that probably gave us the ability to push those missions forward. Look, both these gals are gone. We're not going to get jumped or anything, are we? I don't know why I even thought about that. That's a really cynical view, Shepard. Thinking that your former lover is setting you up to get murked as soon as you walk through that opening right there. Oh man. Okay, let's hit save. That's really cynical. We'll save over this. This was our scum save. Alright guys, again, I'm ASAP Graham. Hey, look, in the next episode we're going to push those missions forward, and we'll speak with Liara some more also. But we're going to try to push the Justicar and the Thane, the assassin, missions forward. Again, I'm ASAP Graham. Thank you for coming by the channel. I hope you like what you saw, and I hope all is well in your neck of the woods. And I will see you in the next episode where this story continues.